what is the biblical or best way to pray when we are suffering the consequences of wrong choices we made in our past?
Well, you need to pray for a crop failure because you reap what you sow. And to some degree, you have to deal with that. You can't just say, well, through Jesus, I've gone out and robbed a bank. Now I repent and I'm wrong, but God, I believe that I'm not going to get caught. I believe I won't go to jail. I believe I'll get off. No, sometimes you reap what you sow. And so you have to just pray for the grace to be able to handle it. And as you receive that forgiveness and put your mind on the Lord, you could just have a wonderful relationship with the Lord in your jail cell. There are some things like, for instance, physical problems. There's a lot of people that have diabetes. Not all diabetes is caused by weight, but a tremendous amount of diabetes is caused by weight. And if you're praying for a healing and yet you aren't taking care of your body, well, then you're going to hinder your own prayer. So you not only need to believe and receive your healing, but then you need to lose the weight, you need to start exercising, you need to do some things. So there's a balance. It's not all spiritual. Part of it is just natural. I had a guy come to me one time who was a construction worker, and he drove a concrete nail into concrete. The nail broke, and as he hit it, it bounced off the nail, off the concrete, and this nail came up and stuck in his eye. So he came to see me, and he had this concrete nail sticking out of his eye, and it was bleeding, and he was having pain.
Why did he come to you? Did he not go to
Because he wanted prayer. So I prayed over him, and instantly the bleeding stopped and the pain was gone, and he says, I feel fine, but he still had a nail sticking out. And I said, well, I believe you're healed. And it was supernatural. But I said, you got to get this nail taken out. And I said, do you want me to pull it out, or do you want the doctor to pull it out?
What did he say?
He says, I think I'll go to a doctor. So see, it was a combination. It's not just all spiritual or all natural. It's a combination sometimes. Sometimes you pray and believe God to heal you of something, but then you also take care of your body. And if you're abusing your body, you need to take care of it. Yeah. I've prayed with people before that had back pains, and they were 100 pounds overweight. And if you're 100 pounds overweight, you're going to have back pains, and that's not the devil. Well, it's the devil maybe that inspired you to let yourself go that way. But, it's like I carry feed sacks all the time, and they're usually 50 pounds. And if I had 2 feed sacks strapped to my middle, and I had to walk around, and when I slept, I had those things on me, I guarantee you I'd have back problems.
Yeah.
So if somebody came to me with 2 feed sacks strapped to their middle and said, I've got back problems, would you pray for me? I'd say, yeah, I'll pray for you. But I would unloose the feed sacks and let them drop to the ground, and then I'd pray for them. Well, I think sometimes we need to just say, Father, I'm receiving my healing. Forgive me for abusing my body, but I'm not going to sit here and do these things anymore. When we were building a house out in Florissant, I was working, day and night, and it was hot, and I was sweating, and I didn't drink hardly any water. And as a result, when I'd go to bed, my back would hurt right here, just terrible. And when I got up and moved, it was okay. And anyway, I found out later that it was because I was dehydrated, and that causes your kidneys to hurt. And so I started drinking more water, and I lost all that back pain, and it was just I wasn't drinking enough